Yes, greetings, beloved. How are you?
How are you?
I'm doing well. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, let me just turn you up a little bit because you're coming through. You're coming through a little low. Give me a second.
Can you hear me better now?
Yep, I can hear you perfect. So it's good to be on the phone with you. Uh, there's some messages coming through here for you. Have you ever received the psychic medium reading before? Should I explain to you how I conduct sessions?
I haven't. And you, it's okay. I've watched a few of your work already.
Okay. All right, beloved. First, I always tell my clients that your spirit guides are gonna tell me things about you, from the past, present, and future. So it may be situations that might have occurred in your past, which I'm picking more so up. Which your spirit guide is saying she has to deal a lot with her past relationships or past situations, right, in order for you to move forward or move wherever it is that you want to be spiritually is what they're saying. There is some internal, I guess, feelings or rather emotions that has to be dealt with is another thing that's coming up with you. So again, your spirit guides are going to begin to tell me things about you from the past, present, and future, only to help you along your spiritual path. We all want to get to that divine state, right? We all want to get to a place of balance and purity. So, in order for me to do that, or rather help you with that, your spirit guides are going to tell me things that all adds up. So the first thing that's coming up with you, beloved, is your sacral chakra and also your throat chakra. So it's a situation with you in the color orange and blue is coming up. So orange and blue, orange and blue, orange and blue, sacredness, or rather the orangeness is dealing with uplifting yourself. I don't know if it's a situation, again, I'm going to allow you to express yourself, but these are the messages that's coming through right now. I don't know if you've been in a situation of sadness or rather depression, or of just emotional, being emotional or feeling not wanted is what they're saying. But you want to definitely work on and it has been affecting your sacral chakra, which is dealing with sexual organs, your organs, your womb, and that particular area of your body. So, in any event, in order for you to come out of those feelings, beloved, you want to definitely work with the color orange, is what they're saying. And then, too, they're saying, listen, we hear you. So, I don't know if you had stopped praying or stopped meditating or just stopped with, your sacred practice, but your spirit guides are saying that they hear you, or rather, your angels or your ancestors are saying that they hear you. So working with the throat, chanting, or I always like chanting. Throughout the day, throughout my sessions, this is what I do. I chant. So I'm only telling you to do things that I do because I found that it has helped me in a way, right? And rather uplifting my vibration is what they're saying. That will help her to uplift her vibration to another dimension. And with it, and when I'm saying another dimension, it's not a physical dimension, but a state of consciousness is what they're saying. Or feeling, or level, or life. It's another dimension, right? Another life cycle. So in any event, beloved, you want to work with the throat chakra. Say that again once more.
No, that wasn't me. Go ahead.
Okay. You want to work with the throat chakra, rather as meditation, or rather silent meditation, or internal communication within your own universe. Is coming up with you. And then two, give me a second, Mama Oya. I'm not sure if you are into like the Orisha deities or whatnot, but Mama Oya is here with you. She resonates with you. So we're dealing with transformation, basically killing the old, only for you to begin something new. Or you might be going through a battle and you want to conquer this battle. Oya comes in a time of battleship, right? Oya comes in a time where it's time to get you up out of things that has been causing misery, right? Or sadness, or just things that you don't feel too good about, right? Or even your financial situation, or love relationship, or job. Anything that you might have not fully dealt with, and you must conquer, you knowing that, listen, this is something that I have to deal with. This is something that I have to battle with. I can't no longer, hide from it. She comes through in that, in any event, because she's a warrior goddess. So I don't know if you are battling something. I'm going to allow you to express yourself, but some dealing with battleship or even nurturing, is why she comes through. So Mama Oya is here, definitely dealing with the nine vibration, completion, children, and new growth, birth and growth. So I'm feeling more so that there will be a cycle of closure with you. Closing out something. I'm gonna allow you to express yourself, but that will finish out or close out to the extent that you get on it, right? You can't stay in one position thinking that things is going to change. No, 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 no. This is what they're saying. She has to understand that, in order for you to move forward, in any event, you have to kill the old, or just put an end to that, right? Put an end to all of these feelings or things, or a state of hopelessness, right? Sometimes people feel like because they're not where they want to be right now, they feel hopeless about the future. You got to kill that, the mind, the mental. And again, what I made a post the other day in terms of, hey, are you allowing a situation to control you, or you are controlling the situation? So I'm more so feeling like this is, relevant to these messages that's coming through. Definitely you want to, take spiritual baths, especially during the winter solstice, where you are now hibernating yourself and cleansing yourself and going within. Winter solstice is always a time of grounding, right? Letting go of, old projects, only for you to start planting and things to blossom in the new season, right? So when I speak about planting, planting is just your thoughts, your things. Thoughts are things. Your mind. What is it that you are, what is it that you're paying more so attention to? What is it that you want to manifest? Manifestation is a form of plantation. So with you, what is it that you're planting mentally in your mind so that you can create that, or you can manifest that in the near future, or rather in the spring season? So again, this is a great time to do so during this winter solstice. She has a master magician mind. So again, you're very in tune, is what they're saying, but I don't know where it went left, or I don't know if you're not just confident, but you want to definitely follow your intuition. You definitely want to follow that spiritual navigation of yours, right? Things coming up in the dreams, or signs or symbols, or when things go wrong, it's like, damn, why did this go wrong? Things go wrong because they trying to protect you. You get what I'm saying? People try to protect you from what can go worse. Let's put it like that, right? Things go wrong or things go bad because they're trying to protect you from things that's going to be worse. So be mindful of that. Do you drive?
It's funny you said that. I just got into an accident two days ago.
Oh, no.
I was driving from Georgia down here to Florida because my friend is getting ready to do a surgery. And when I got off the highway, I made a wrong turn looking for a store. And then I ended up running into this guy that came speeding out, but he was in the wrong.
Oh.
But everybody is like, you're so lucky you got to have angels with you because it was pouring rain.
Oh, that's that connection. Oh, things happen. Oh, okay. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's a confirmation for you. Basically, what they said, you had angels with you. Because again, things happen that went bad, but it could have went worse. And that's why I'm like, okay, well, I asked your spirit guides exactly, okay, what do you mean by that? And then they said the car. You get what I'm saying? They said the car, and then that's when you confirm.
The car actually wasn't. Yeah, the car it wasn't somebody else's name, and I took over the payments for her. And yeah, so I don't know if that has to do with it, if she wasn't gonna plan on turning it over to me in the end, or I don't know.
No, I feel more.
I've like for
Go
the
ahead.
past couple of days, I've been trying to wrap my head around like what would have caused me to get into this accident. Like over, I don't know. Like
Mm.
I be in my head a lot. Like
Yes.
I question almost everything that happens with me.
Right, the mental mind, right, the master
Yeah.
magician mind that they spoke about, right, the planting of the seed, that they
Right.
that they're referring to. So it's not about, yeah, you could be in your head all you want, that's cool, but what is it that is in your head? Is it conducive, or is bringing you down? Is it giving you a sense of comfort, or is it giving you a sense of struggle? Which one? You get what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's all right to be in your head to the extent that being in your head is bringing you to another level, right? Like they said, another dimension. But I'm more so feeling more so that connection that I just made in terms of things could have been, things happen bad because they're preventing you from things happening to be worse. And then again, when I asked, okay, what do you mean by that? They said the car. So it's a situation going on with this car. I mean, why you don't want to get your own? What's up with your own car? Like, why you doing this business with her?
Well, what happened was this girl was supposed to be my friend, and
Oh.
she called me a year and a half, and she was like, my department is hiring, and I want to offer you the position. So I
Mhm.
went ahead and I took the job, and then the same day that I accepted the position, then she came at me and she's like, well, the car that I was driving, she and the girl broke up, and she wanted to know if I wanted to take over the payments in order to help them
I was just about
because
to say
both of
that.
them had new cars, right? They had new cars, and then that car still had a note on it.
I was
So
just,
me being the person I am, I
yes.
went ahead and I said, okay, I'll go ahead and I'll take the car, and I took the car, and I've been making payments on the car insurance. But the girl, she was like, she don't want to sign the car over to me.
So
She
then
said she
so
won't
she,
do it until the car is paid off. But everybody else was like, Eva, they're not gonna give you that car.
she's playing you, Eva.
Yeah.
She's playing you. It's coming up.
Yeah.
It's come the car. What I asked you. I said, do you drive a car? Why they mentioning about
Yeah.
some damn car? The car don't got nothing to do with
Right.
spirituality. These are messages that's coming through for
Exactly.
you dealing with this car. Now again, you benefited from the car. You driving a car, so okay, yeah, you made these payments. So I mean, it's not like she is she's using you in that way because you are making these payments and you are driving the car.
Yeah, but her credit
However,
is getting better. Right.
but this is what I'm saying. However, we're talking about long term, we're talking about long term situations and burdens is what I'm picking. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
burdens. And in the event, so and that's why I said, well, why you don't get your own car? But I
Yeah.
feel like perhaps this might have been a little bit more convenient for you. She got another car, blah blah blah. She ain't got no money. She tried to give you the car so you can take care of that bill while she got two cars.
Exactly.
I'm pick.
Right.
That's what how I'm seeing it.
Mhm.
That's how I'm seeing it. So again, it's up to you to make that decision. You understand? It's up to you to
Well, the
make that.
police said that the car is totaled.
Uh,
So right now I'm just, I gotta go get the police report and everything else. Gotta fall in place. I got a lawyer that's looking at the case right now as
mm,
well. So
mm. Well,
yeah.
this explains a lot in terms of what your spirit guides was saying about killing the old so you can start the new. You got to stop with all that, you know. Um, and I'm not saying that is anything wrong with being nice or sincere, because I'm the nicest person. I'll probably take a homeless person in my house. I'm so damn nice. But it's to the
Yeah,
extent
but the
that
people they turn around and take advantage of you,
they turn around and take advantage of you, yes. However, everything happens by divine appointment, and that's why I said, are you allowing this situation to control you, or you being controlled by this situation?
Right.
You understand? So it's nothing wrong with being nice. but it's to who you being nice to. Is this person that you're
Right.
being nice to is appreciative? Is this person that you're paying the car note, is she appreciative? And if she's not, and
Yeah.
you don't even gotta ask her, because again, the throat chakra, the color blue came up dealing with communication. So you can see it through body language, through, whatever it is that your intuition is showing you. You can pick that up. So again, once you understand the truth, you know the truth, then that's the time to make that decision. Once the truth has been
Right.
revealed.
Right.
Um so then that's coming up. You looking to have children?
Uh, I, I want a daughter real bad.
Okay. That's coming up with you. Um they're saying children, 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 children. So she's gonna have children. um in the near future. I don't know if it's a daughter, if I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I'm not sure. But children is
It's
definitely.
Yeah, it's crazy because I messed around with this guy.
Mhm.
We were kicking it for a little bit, and I started having mad symptoms, and everybody in my family was like, "You're pregnant. You're pregnant." My mama was like, "Can't you see that you're pregnant?" But then it's like I took pregnancy test. It said no. I went to the doctors. The doctors were telling me I'm not pregnant. I got a possible dermoid cyst that they're not sure what it is they're seeing,
Mhm.
and I may have a umbilical hernia. So I don't know, but my body has just been acting mad funny, like it's giving off mad indications of a pregnant woman, but nothing. I don't really see too much changes within my body.
Well, here's the deal, right? This is this is something spiritual that's happening, right? But do you really do have a hernia, or did they find it, or they didn't find it?
No,
They didn't find it, right?
no,
Okay, good.
no.
So I'm saying this to say that on a spiritual level, your body may be gearing for pregnancy. You see, and that's what is happening, right? Your body is gearing for pregnancy. Now, how long have you been with this guy?
Well, we're not together. I don't even talk to them anymore.
Yeah, that's why I'm
We
like,
messed around back in April. Yeah.
yeah, that's why I'm like, wait. How long has it been? Cause I don't know about this one here. I didn't get a good feeling with him, so I'm good. I'm glad that you confirmed that you're not with him. I didn't really get a good
Yeah.
feeling with him. You know how sometimes people be fake conscious. you
Right.
know,
Oh my goodness.
yeah. People be fake conscious. People be fake hope tap peace queening. You know,
Right.
so
All
I
the time. Yeah.
I didn't get a good feeling with him. However, that has nothing to do with what's happening in the near future. Be patient, my love. And that's why I picked up on the sacral chakra, the color orange, dealing with the reproductive system. Remember, that was the first thing that came up with you.
Right.
So in any event, hope, don't lose any hope. Don't lose on any hope about pregnancy and children and family and things, because I definitely feel that's going to happen in the near future. You may even align yourself with someone in 2017, because 2017 again is dealing with the number 1. So that's new beginnings. But remember when I told you 9, when I said rebirth, birth. That's something else that's happening, right? And it's all about
Right.
frequency. It's all about, the energy that is being put into the ethers, is what your spirit guides are saying. And let me tell you, to the extent that you put that out into the ethers, is to the extent that it comes back around to you as your own reality. What is your sign?
Aquarius.
Okay, very intuitive. Yeah. I got two.
Yeah.
You're my second Aquarius. Today I believe. Yeah, homegirl. No, it was the brother. The brother was Aquarius. Yeah, yeah. The guy. It was an Aquarian guy. Um, in any event. He was ill too. But um February 9th was his birthday. When is yours?
January 23rd.
Oh, the number 5. Okay, so it's coming up.
Yeah.
The number 5, and then you say January. January is the first month, so 1 plus 5 is 6, right? So when you flip 6 upside down, you also have the number 9, which deals with completion, which deals with Mama Oya. But here's the catch, right? Your opposite sign is Cancer. Cancer is the sign of the ancestral realm, the sign of family as well. Very emotional, very intuitive. So, and in the event, that's why your spirit guide said, listen, she's somebody that is very intuitive. She needs to follow her psychic abilities, or she needs to follow what her spirit has been showing her. That's the Cancer in you.
I try.
Mhm.
I try, but it's I don't know. Like I see, I've been trying to like read up on it. I follow oracle cards, and I even bought a pendulum, but I don't know. I try to. If I even try to meditate, sometimes when I try meditating, I end up falling asleep.
Yeah, a lot of
I
clients
don't
say
know.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, you might not be using the right tools.
Okay.
Let me tune in on this real quick. You said you are a Capricorn. No, Aquarius.
No,
Uh-huh.
Aquarius. Yeah.
Aquarius. Ah. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, so we dealing with burning incense, smoke, sage, helping first what they're saying is you want to clear your mind. You want to clear the mental. Oh, that's why you said you're always in your mind because
Yeah.
Aquarians are
I
air
think a
signs.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me-
oh my God, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Mhm.
I'm always in my head.
Mhm.
I over evaluate everything.
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't know.
One of my close friends are Aquarians, and he's always scrutinizing everything. Everyone's a victim, and I'm like, really? Everyone is a victim with him. You can't put nothing past nobody. Listen, bruh, chill
And
out.
that's how I feel.
I understand that.
Like, real talk, I don't trust nobody because it's hard for me. It's like everybody that I try to trust, they end up disappointing me
Mhm.
somewhere along the line. And I'm just to the point where, I just don't trust nobody.
So basically, what's happening with you is that you're shielded off of people. So because of
Yeah.
what has happened in the past, which I tapped into, that depression, that stress, being stressful, dealing with relationships as well. It don't always
Yeah.
have to be intimate relationship, but it could be friendships, things of that nature. Now, let me help you out real quick, right? Before you ascend, you have to deal with the root issue, the root causes of a lot of things, right? One of the things is that you have been hurt in the past, so now you are not open to accepting, right? So you got to deal with those emotions. You have to accept what has happened. You have to let go. I believe I spoke to you about letting go, right? Not holding grudges in any event. So letting go of those feelings and those emotions that no longer serves you any good, only for you to be, I can love again. I can trust again because I have healed myself. So you trying to meditate and you trying to get to step 10, but you haven't even dealt with the first step.
Right.
You understand? So that is what you should focus on before even trying to do this silent meditation, because it's not going to be in complete alignment. It's going to be a little off. I would definitely recommend that you begin to sage your place. I have sage on my site that you can take advantage of. I believe I
Yeah,
have it on.
I got
You have
I
sage?
got space. I use Sage, but I being that I don't have my own place. Like when I do use it, it's a problem. Like right now, I'm currently by my friend. She don't like the smell of it. And
Mhm.
back in Georgia, I stay with my auntie, and they don't like the smell of it either. And some of them think I'm going crazy. Some of them think I'm into voodoo, and you know,
So you got the
it's
same
just
so you have the same issue with with me. Like when I burn sage, when my mom is at home, she don't like that. So guess what happens? I either because I pay rent over here, so I can burn some sage, right? And this is my mom's home. It's not like this is a friend's home or whatever. But um, with you, with me, what I do is I burn sage at night when my mom is asleep, so it doesn't affect her. That's one. Or with you, what you do is you can burn sage in your car or in the car. Oh, you don't even got the car no more. You can burn
I
sage.
have a car no more, right?
Go to the park. Go to the park. Go somewhere that you can be alone. You don't have to burn only sage. See, stop. Don't limit yourself. You get what I'm saying? Alright, boom. Nobody likes what I'm doing at home. Let me go somewhere else where I can have my own quality time. Because you also have to respect the person that you're living with, yay? So, and in the event,
Exactly.
right. So it's like, all right, if I can't do it here, I'm going to do it there because I'm not going to allow people to stop me from growing. Don't allow no one to stop your growth. It's all about growing. So, in any event, I was going to tell you, to sage your place. Will recommend the orange candle or blue candle. At times, definitely will recommend you just sitting by the water is what your spirit guides are saying. Tell us to sit by the water. So again, you're Aquarius, so that's the water barrier, right? Water barrier, barrier between what? Barrier between the physical realm and the spiritual realm. Battle between a earth sign and a water sign. Earth is physical, water is spiritual. What I mean by that is you are in between Pisces and Capricorn. Water barrier in between. So tapping into that on a physical dimension will help you to ease the mind, will help you to release, will help you to accept. Once you begin to accept and release, then you can move on to, oh, all right, I'm calm now, I'm balanced now. Let me start with this aye kumbaya stuff. Basically.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever floats your boat. So that's the first thing that you want to do is just sage. And the reason why I said sage is because sage is the air element. So you want to work with your element. In any event, you want to work with your element is what they're saying. So again, I don't know, that your spirit guide is telling me that it's this love thing that's on your mind as well. Or relationship. So I mean, to the extent that you want to be in a divine relationship, it's to the extent that again you have to communicate that internally, right? Or love yourself internally. They go that color blue with the throat chakra coming through again. So, loving yourself, communicating that, releasing that, saying, I desire to be in a loving relationship. I am in a loving relationship. I am love. I am goddess. I am purity. I am, saying these different affirmations will then bring that into your vortex. So tell her to, release negative thinking and feelings of hopelessness. Is what they're saying. Definitely. Were you close to your grandma?
Yep. Is she there?
Yes. 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 She's sitting right here in front of me. She's actually gardening or planting or something, gathering crops. Let me see what this is about. Um, as a matter of fact, let me look
Which
at.
one? There's hers and there's my grandma, my great grandma. There's my other grandma who was blind, and
Mm,
then there was a great I think that was like she had Indian hair.
um, any one
Is
of
this one
them,
fair?
any one of them deal with gardening and growing their own food and agriculture or plants or fresh things, and does that ring a bell?
Is she very short? Is she real short?
She's bending over, but she looks like a Taino. You know what a Taino look like? She look like you. I seen your picture. I saw your picture. She looks a little similar like you. The complexion wise. Um complexion wise in any event, but she's bending over, um, and she's introducing herself as your grandma. And that's why I asked if where's your grandma in any event, and you mentioned that she was on the other side, and when you said that you really love her,
Yeah.
that resonated with me. So, crops. Okay,
I
what she
mean,
said.
I didn't know my grandma to plant anything, but
This is
I
a
don't know.
this is a symbol. This is symbology that she's telling me. You know when you have a dream about something and you go and you look up, oh, what's crops, what's this, and it comes to find out that it's dealing with new beginnings and wealth. You know when it rains and then the crops come about, and things
Right.
blossom. That is what is more
Mhm.
so what she's telling me, because she's gathering up the crops, so she's gathering up, the blessings that's gonna come around your way. I will recommend that you say a prayer, or again, they go that communication thing with the spirit realm, and like they said, we hear you, we're listening to you. So speak. You get what I'm saying? Speak. What is it? They're definitely here to bless you. Again, as you said, you got a whole line of grandmother, great grandmother, great great grandmother, blah 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 blah. It goes down the road. So the line. So
Right.
again, don't think that they are not here to open up the doors for you. Is what this, and it is what your grandma here is saying. And then too, a closed mouth don't get fed, and you know better. Is what she's saying, and you know better. So again, going out and going beyond, and just sometimes you don't you proud, you too proud to beg, or sometimes you don't want to ask because you don't know what people's gonna say or people's gonna feel. Girlfriend, a closed mouth don't get fed, as they said. But do it very diplomatically is what they, do it very diplomatically, whatever it is that you want to ask. And again, this is we're speaking a universal language. We're not just saying one thing in particularly, right? We're not just saying one thing in terms of, asking for a house or asking for a relationship. No, we speaking about collectively. If there's something that you're interested in, you go for it. If there's something that you want that somebody else has, you ask them, hey, where did you get this? You get what I'm saying? If there's something that, this is what I'm speaking about in terms of a closed mouth don't get fed. If you're interested in a guy, holler at him. You understand? Go for it. So the crops is definitely, the crops is definitely resonating with new beginnings and things that's gonna blossom into your near future. Your grandma has jewelry on her bracelet. I mean bracelet jewelry on her wrist.
Mhm.
So the finest things in life. What is oh yeah, you said Aquarius. Opposite Leo. Wow. Leo is very passionate, very outgoing. Leo mouth will get fed. Leos talk their minds. You know what I'm saying? Leos what? Crazy? Yeah. You didn't even ask any questions. What's your questions, beloved?
um, I don't know. Can you ask my grandma, like, is this one my mom's mom?
Yeah. This one is your
That's my
mom's.
mom's mom.
Yes, this one is your mom's
Yeah,
mom.
we were very tight. That she was like a best friend.
Yeah, well, she's coming through. Yeah, she's coming through.
Okay. Is my great grandma there with her,
Is your great
or is
grandmother
just
dark
her?
skinned?
Yeah, with long Indian hair.
She has it like a
Oh,
afro.
this one is short and dark.
She's dark skinned, but she has it like poofy. You know how some, and that's
Then
how she looks.
that's my grandma's mom.
Oh, wait, damn. Who? Your grandma's mom.
My
Oh, yeah.
grandma.
So your great grandmother, right, right. So your great grandmother, right.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, they're together. You know how some people their hair can be straight, and then if they don't like put relaxer, or if they don't straighten their hair now becomes black or poofy.
yeah.
That's how her
Uh-huh.
hair is. That's how her hair looks. That it it can fluctuate between straight, or it can fluctuate between. She looked like a Taino. You know what
Yeah,
you know.
because I don't know, but I don't know. I was just in like a deep thought one day,
Yes.
and I kept asking myself, "Where's my family from? Where's my family from?"
Huh.
And something came to me, and it says Spain. So I went ahead and sent my mom a message, and I'm like, "Is our family from Spain?"
Mhm.
And she was like, "Yeah, our grandfather was Portuguese," but I
Mhm.
never knew that. I always thought we were just like black Indians or something.
Well, I mean, I got according to the history of Congo, my father had also told me that his relative or the Portuguese has took over the Congo and mingled with the black people. So, in any event, we all mixed in some type of way. However, you also
Right.
know that in in ancient times, the Moors was in Spain.
Mm-hmm.
So that
Right.
is, that Portuguese type of energy also can be coming from the Moors. In any event with you. But
Right.
definitely your great grandmother here, she's a beauty. She's dark skinned, very, very, very light hearted. Is what she's telling me.
Yeah.
She's very light hearted. And very nice. Will give people anything. She's telling me. I'll give people anything,
Mm-hmm.
anything.
And
Anything.
that's one of my problems. I would give anybody the shirt off my back,
Mm.
but in return, like I just feel like I can't depend on anybody.
Well, you gotta have a balance with that. See, let me tell you, with you, that's that spirit, that's that Piscean energy with you. That's the water sign in you, right? But then you gotta also ground yourself. You understand? When I say by grounding yourself, I'm more so saying like, um, basically, believing in that, believing that all will go well, believing that, accepting the lessons that has came to you, because we all go through things. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna live the rest of you're gonna transition with this. Oh, I can't trust nobody energy. That's what you're gonna do, Eva.
Man.
You get what I'm saying? We got a lot to learn. We got a lot to heal from.
Yeah, but even sometimes, like I would say that I forgive people
Mhm.
for certain things that they do, but then it's like sometimes when they piss me off, I
Mhm.
find myself pissed off of the whole situation all over again.
Well, that's
So it's
that.
like if I said that, yeah, if I forgive you, then I guess I'm still holding on to it one way or another.
Well, again, that's part of your lessons. That's part of controlling your feelings. Emotions, right? Motions, feelings in motion, emotions. Motions is moving continuously, keep moving, right? Um, but in any event, Aquarians can be very hot-headed and tempered. Again, I
Oh,
have a very close friend that is Aquarius, and me and him, we have like this, you know, F you, I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You think your don't
yeah,
stink, and but we love each other, and it's an unconditional love. However, me
yeah, that's
myself,
hard.
I have more control over my feelings than he do. He's more so like, oh, Ella, nothing phases you, nothing phases you. But it's not that nothing phases me. It's that I'm able to control what I allow in my cipher. See, Aquarians, because you guys are the water barriers, you have to more so, not overdo things, because you're gonna keep pouring that water, pouring yourself until you look and then you ain't got no more water to pour.
Right.
So who's to blame? Everything that happens to you, you have to take full control or responsibility for the things that has happened to you because you are in control. That's just lessons, boo. You get what I'm saying? That's just lessons. That's just, sister to sister, higher spirit, higher consciousness, understanding, accepting, moving forward. We all, we all slip at times. We slip. I slip. We all slip, but we get back up. You know what I'm saying? We get back up with the understanding, and that's why Mama Oya came through for you. That's that spiritual battle that you're having within yourself. You got to kill this old only for you to resurrect or resonate with the new you. You see.
Okay, with my friend that I'm by, right?
Mhm.
We're friends now, but she and I was like in a relationship before, and it's like every time I try to like get over like our whole emotional thing, I don't
Mhm.
know if that's something that's holding me back to, or I don't know. We just have this connection. Like sometimes we were in school, we were friends, and then we ended up being together. But even after this, like we're still friends, but we still bump heads a lot.
I mean, if you bump heads a lot, all right. So, is she a childhood friend?
Mm, we met in high school.
Mm. I mean, you guys have some. I mean, people, you go your separate ways. You know what I'm saying? As you get older, you're not as close or cool with, you're not as close or cool with, all of your friends. I know I'm not, even with my childhood friends, but we
No,
still love each other. Sometimes you have to separate only for you to get back. You know,
right.
only for you to get back. So in any event, hey, do you and let her do her, and if it's meant for you guys to be friends again, then because you don't want to keep. That's
I
what I'm
mean,
saying.
we friends, but I don't know, like, I don't know. Sometimes we bump heads with it, with this stuff.
Right?
But, and then there's this other
Is
girl.
she a
I don't
fire
know
sign?
if she's a Scorpio.
Oh, them Scorpios. they like
They're
power.
out
They
there.
like control.
Yeah.
Pisces do too, but Scorpios very manipulative. I know this to be true. Mhm.
Yeah. Now, about the thing with the car, right?
Yes.
Also, the girl who offered me, the car and everything, she's my boss. Like
She.
I said, we were friends before, but we're not friends anymore because we had a meeting and she told me in front of her boss that we're not friends. So I went ahead and cut that off. Now, my thing is with this whole car situation, I don't know. I just have a feeling that now that the car may be out of the picture, I just feel like she's gonna start messing with me on my job. So I'm just like, should I be looking elsewhere for something else to do? Like, is this my cue to, let it go?
Well, is she your boss?
She's my boss, yeah.
Hmm. Damn.
The owner of the car is an ex-girlfriend. But it's like, even when I
Yeah,
reported, I
I
told
want
her,
you to. Yeah, I would. You know why? Because people be in their feelings.
yeah,
So now,
like she
look,
was,
look, Eva. Now that you can no longer use me, now you mad at me. Now I'm, you know what I mean. Now that you
yeah,
can no longer use, now you want to retaliate. So I'm picking more. I'm
Right.
picking that up more. So like, I'm not even dealing with you in this car situation. So guess what? Take your car. Take this. What? So now people get mad. When you get mad,
Yeah.
then you know that might jeopardize your your job. But that's why I told you in
Yeah.
terms of planting the seeds. Remember, planting the seeds. What is it that you're planting? You know, what is it that
Um,
you're planting? You got to plant the seeds and create your own reality. In any event, where do you live? I'm sorry.
I live in Georgia, but I'm right now in Orlando, Florida, with my friend because she's getting ready to do surgery. So I came down here, so I
Oh.
could help her out once she gets out and stuff.
Mm. Oh, and that's how come you was driving down there. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you done got into an accident?
Yeah. Right when I got off the highway, I went to look for an old time pottery store, but I turned onto the wrong street, so I made a U-turn, and I'm getting ready to, turn left. I have the oncoming light, and the guy just sped out of the McDonald's parking, and I just by the time he noticed me, we was already too close to each other, and I just
Oh.
ran straight into him. Yeah.
And you know what too? You know what too? Good for that. Good for that damn car. You know why? Cause you don't need that car
Good.
anyway.
That you sound like my friend.
Yeah, good for that car. You don't need that car anyway. Why? Because it's not the intentions behind the car is not good. So guess what? The universe. That's Mama Oya right there. Transition, battling, crash, destroy it. She destroys things only for you to start something new again. So again, and like I mentioned to you before, it could have been worse. You understand? It could have been worse,
Right.
but it didn't get worse. It was just bad. But again, um, that is a sign that you shouldn't be paying down on this car. You should tell them, listen, it's a burden for me. I hope that you can understand that this is a burden for me. I can no longer take responsibility for this car, and you find your own car. You tell them that, listen, somebody gave me their car, which is fully paid up for. They don't gotta know your business.
Yeah.
You gonna be paying for this? Nah, I ain't feeling that. And it came up. It came up
Yeah. It came out right in the beginning.
right in the beginning. Car. So I don't know, girl. I don't know.
That's crazy.
I really love helping people. I really do. No, seriously. I love it. I just love this. I just cuz you sound like, you basically is like I don't even know what the hell to do. But receiving this
That's how
confirm
I feel.
yeah. But receiving confirmations, you can and this session has been recorded. So you can go back to it, back to it, back. Keep playing this in your subconscious mind, subconscious mind and stuff like that, and help you to elevate. And again, this is a form of communication, communicating with the entities or the source within you. Don't worry, you'll be happy again. You'll be complete.
Is there a reason why I'm not like remembering my dreams?
I would say stress. Many people don't remember their dreams because of
My
stress.
body says.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know. Like I only remember like a few stuff, and then sometimes like when I wake up, I don't, like everything is just blank.
Yeah. Um, you can even sleep with amethyst, on your pineal gland or saying I.
Oh
Um,
my God, that is crazy because that is a stone I've been looking at. I've been like looking through on eBay because I don't know what is it with this intuition thing.
mhm,
It's like sometimes things just pops up to me,
mhm.
and then it's like I might have a conversation with somebody, and then they're like, "Oh, And then they may mention like the same thing that I was thinking on earlier or something, and I'm like, it freaks me out. Like it really freaks me out.
Don't remember the intuition stuff came up. You being,
Yeah.
intuitive and stuff. So, I mean, we're in the cycle of the Aquarian age. We're in your cycle. You know what I'm saying? We're in the cycle of I know. So, in any event, things is beginning to quicken, things is beginning to ascend, things is beginning to expand, the truth is being exposed. All of that stuff is
Right.
happening within these times. So, embrace it. And if you're not going to embrace it, you're going to keep having to fight yourself. Oh, this, oh, that. Oh, people are not happy because they're not accepting who they are.
Right. I got
Hmm.
another question.
Yes,
The
my love.
same guy that I told you about,
Hmm.
his mom is not alive. But I don't know, like, there are certain times of, like, I wake up and I'm like, why did I see her in my sleep? And then it had one time when I was sitting there and I felt like an energy there, and it felt like, I don't know, like I was talking to her or something, and I'm like, am I going crazy? Like, and I'm
Mm,
like, why am I having feelings of this woman?
well, you first of all, you dealing with her son, right? That's one, and two, you may be the most spiritual person around her son, and she's able to communicate with you to provide you with messages. That's it. And it's up
I
to
don't
you.
know, cause
It's up to you to
I
to
got
to
a feeling
decipher.
that
Mhm.
it's up to me to do what?
Decipher what it is that she's speaking to you about. I don't know what she spoke to you about. You gotta tell me.
I don't know. I picked up on you need to tell him to slow down,
Mm.
and I'm like, what? And yeah, and I'm like, I don't get it. And then I don't know. It's like I felt like I was having a conversation. I'm like, what's your name? And I got this message, Jacqueline. But then when I asked him, is his mom like, is your mom named Jacqueline? He never responded.
What's Jacqueline?
Huh?
What is Jacqueline?
That's the name that came to me.
Ah, Jacqueline. Oh yeah, it's just yeah, spirits. Yeah, spirits normally do that. You know what I'm saying? They just say
Yeah, and
names and
then
you
when
don't
I
know.
asked him, he
Yeah,
never responded. Yeah.
yeah.
So
But yeah, well, the message came. Like I said, she wanted to give you a message to give to him. So the message, you actually, all you had to do is just deliver the message, and that's why she came to you, because again, you are someone that is intuitive, the psychic one. So again, who's associated with her son. Um, so you delivered the message, right?
you know,
No or yes?
because he never answered my question. No.
Well, hey, I would recommend that you do. I would recommend that you just, deliver the message as she asked you, because you don't want to block that from keep happening, right? And not just with with
Right.
with her, but just with your family coming through, because if the universal creator sees, or if the spirit realm is understanding that you receiving messages and you're not telling people what it is, then they're gonna take they're not gonna come through you. You understand? That's why with me, when I channel, I tell my clients everything. I don't care if it's good or it's
But
bad.
I don't want this man to think I'm crazy. Like, well, how would he feel if I send him a message talking about your mom told me to tell you to slow down?
Well, you had a dream. People have dreams. You had a dream. Tell the truth. You had a dream. People dream about spirits that has crossed over. It's not like you saying that you channeling like I am. No, you saying that you had a
Right.
dream. That dreams are a little bit more acceptable. When you say I had a
Right.
dream, you get what I'm saying? I had a dream. That's a little bit more acceptable. So I mean, you rather he takes it or he leave it, and you don't care about how you look. If you look crazy or you don't look crazy, who cares? Who
Right.
cares? That's you. That they remember when I spoke to you about the communication? They go that communication thing, aspect.
Yeah.
Internal communication, universal communication, cosmic communication, dream interpretation. That's a way of communicating. You communicating with this brother here. Communication, communication, communication. The color blue. So I'll tell him, you know.
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, so there's a lot of information that has been uncovered within this session here. And I'm glad that,
Yeah.
I was able to record the whole thing. I'm not sure if you want this to be uploaded publicly or privately. But you let me know.
I don't know yet. Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm not sure yet.
Of course, yeah. Again, I whenever I upload sessions, I always upload it private until my
Okay.
clients, tell me, yeah, you can go ahead and publish it publicly, or if they tell me off the bat, yeah, go ahead and do it publicly. But other than that,
Right.
all sessions is private. And as I always say, most of the times, most of my sessions are private more than public.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Now, about the crystals, right? I currently have I think it's a rhododite, a green stone,
Mhm.
and I think the other one is the black, which is a shungite. I had the smoky quartz, but I ended up losing it when I was in a Walmart shopping.
Mhm.
Now, when I hold like sometimes I hold the rhododite in my hand when I lay in bed before I go to sleep, but when I do, I just feel like my heart just pounding out my chest, like it's ready to.
Mhm.
So
So
I
what's
don't
the
know.
question?
I know you said to get the amethyst.
Mhm.
Like, what stones do you recommend me working with?
Mm. Hmm. 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 Let me see. Um, Definitely matter of the heart. Definitely any blue crystals. Dealing with communication. So you got lapis lazuli. I also would recommend amethyst as we have confirmed. Clear quartz will be good for you because clear quartz is an all-purpose uh stone or crystal. Is what they're saying. Clear quartz will wipe you out of all of the negative and low vibrations or obstacles within yourself is what your spirit guides are saying. So anytime you want to work with any
Okay.
crystal, you want to also combine that with clear quartz. So again, clear quartz,
Okay.
any blue crystal, amethyst is also coming up with you, and anything pertaining to the matter of the heart, any green crystal that
Okay.
your
So the
spirit
rhododite.
resonates with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, roll, yeah, that. Uh, Give me a second. Okay, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
What's the name of this thing? This crystal now? It's called roll.
Rhododite.
I seen that. I seen it. Hold on.
Yeah. It's green.
I just want to read up on it real quick.
Yeah.
Rhodonite, right?
Rhododite. I think it's dite. I think so. I
I
think
got
I got it from
rhodozite. I have rhodozite here.
one of them.
Rhodozite.
And
I,
the green.
yeah, it's green.
Yeah,
Chakras.
that might be it.
Mhm. Oh, and guess what? The element is storm. Storm deals with air.